Hello, my name is Joshua Choi, and this is Korean Lessons 101. But today we are not going to talk about Korean language, but uh, what we are going to talk about is a big cultural difference between Koreans and Westerners at a workplace. Um, I have worked for US companies and also some Western people like Americans, British, Australians, and many others have been working for me. And currently, I have about 20 plus English speaking employees at the moment. But there is a big, it's not just a culture or it's not just a language or it's not something personal. You know, there is a kind of it's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. It makes a big conflict sometimes. So I just want to mention this so that Koreans and Westerners understand better, especially at a workplace. Okay, so let's see. Come on. So Korean employee and Korean boss. Okay, so suppose a Korean employee has 5 requests. And what we have learned, I mean, culturally, what we've been uh, trained is that don't ask for too many things. So we filter things and ask something that we really feel that the boss has to allow this or accept my request. Or something, oh, this one, he or she probably say yes. But other than that, we just get rid of it. We don't say that. So get rid of request 2, 3, 4, and 5, and only ask for one request. And so the employee filters and asks for one, and he or she expects that the boss will say yes. So the boss is burdened and obligated because he or she knows the employee filtered the demands. So this one week, even though it's just not many requests, or it's just one request that the person asked for, but he knows also he feels obligated that he has to say yes. Okay, that's the usual situation between Korean employee and Korean boss. Okay, let's uh, talk about second. Okay, the second round is between Western employee and Western boss. So, according to what I saw at a workplace or workplaces, my American employees or American colleagues just ask whatever he wants to ask for. So all the requests go there. But the person knows the boss will say, say no to some and yes to some. Also, he or she doesn't expect the boss will say yes to all of them. Also, the boss is not feeling obligated. So he or she could say yes or no to anything. That's the usual case. But what if, Actually, suppose Western employee and Korean boss, okay? And this is usual case that I see in Korea, and I'm certainly in this position right now. But, you know, in my case, I know the cultural differences, but I have seen a lot of conflicts between, especially American employees and Korean bosses. Okay, so the boss, the employee asks for whatever he or she wants to say, and but the employee doesn't expect that the boss would say yes or no. I mean, boss would say yes to all of them, or he or she feels that boss would say no to some of them. But Korean boss is just Korean bosses have had Korean employees only. So when an employee asks for many requests, Korean boss is not only burdened or obligated, but become angry because he feel obligated to say yes to all of them, but it's not, it's not he can. I mean, those requests are not the things that he could say yes. I mean, to all of them. So the both thinks that employee is too demanding. So the Korean boss says, "You are so demanding," and the Western employee get angry. What? I'm not supposed to say anything? And Korean boss thinks that how could you ask for that many demands? Because it is burden for Korean bosses because it is you know it's he's used to the request that he was she should feel that I mean they have to say yes. So for Korean bosses, I would recommend that loosen up and say no to anything he feels he could say no. And then Western employees should learn how to filter requests and ask for things uh, that you know that would that make sense to the Korean boss only. Okay, so it is big cultural difference. And finally, Korean employee and Western boss. So Korean employees have 5 requests, but he filters 2, 3, 4, and 5. So he only asks for 1 request. Okay, and the Korean employee feels that the Western boss should say yes to that. But Western boss is not feeling obligated. The first thing the employee does not expect, all will be accepted. And he probably thinks that the employee is not asking too many. That means he doesn't think about a lot of the workplaces. So he if Western boss say no, Korean employee gets angry. How could you say no to that? Because it is like one of 5 demands. But he didn't say any 4 other demands. But Western employer thinks, hey, what's the problem? You say one thing, and I could say no to that. What's the problem? So, in this case, Korean employees should learn mm, that he should not filter all the demands. Also, that should know that bosses say no to a lot of requests. For Western boss, if you have a Korean employee, when he or she asks for something, the Western boss should know that, oh, this is only one request, but he has 5 things in his mind, but he didn't say. He just conceal another 4 and just ask for one. And then this one is something that Korean employee feels that should be done. Okay? So, I mumbled a lot, but what I want to say is actually nobody's wrong. We are just different. So, I hope this one help Koreans and Westerners understand each other. Thank you.